Hello and welcome back to Blackwatch Intel. My name is Crashy, and today I wanted to have kind of a more serious talk with you, the players of Overwatch, about something that's kind of been on my mind. And as someone who's been playing since Season 1, I think I finally have some additional mental clarity to kind of put myself in the position to bring this topic up and at least explore it from a very theoretical standpoint, and kind of understand and dive deep into the psychology of Overwatch. And I have another video that I'm probably going to come out with soon that kind of follows this same type of formula or same type of thinking. But I've been recently thinking and understanding in my own mind and my own thoughts that there's so much more to being a good player in Overwatch and to ranking up in Overwatch than just being good at the game and having good aim and, you know, knowing the heroes well. There's so much more than that, and I'm going to dive deeper into that here on the channel. But for today's video, I really just wanted to talk about the kind of DPS craze that is on the competitive ladder. There is this, just burning desire for every, 5 players to every, 5 out of 6 players to want to be the next, DPS god and the best DPS player out there. And I've talked about DPS popularity in the past here on the channel, but I think this particular video is going to kind of curve on that and take a different route. I want to say, and this is the main message of the video here, I want to say that being a tank main and being a support main is okay. Like, you're so valuable. And the reason I even bring this up is because, me myself being a player that has always, tried to improve very strongly. Like, I've always wanted to be the best. I stress out about being the best. I get frustrated when I can't succeed at something. I'm neurotic. I'm crazy about things like this, and I'm crazy about, different things in real life that are very competitive. And I want to be a strong DPS player, and I am. I'm pretty good, I think. I've improved a lot over the seasons, and I'm still getting better. But I want to go ahead and say that this season, I think I'm going to take a season off from DPS. Last season, I played DPS and ended up, taking a season off. The season prior to that was my best season in Season 4 that I, mostly played Genji and flankers and got up to 3,700, and I'm still pushing for that goal of reaching Grandmasters, but I've always been a DPS player. Early in Season 1, I was a Widow and McCree main, trying to get into the competitive scene. But again, my point is that I've always been a DPS player, and I've always loved support. Support is always my second favorite role, and I'm really not a fan of tanking, although I'm not bad at it, and I do enjoy the heroes some, but I've always been a DPS player, and second to that, I've always wanted to support. So this season now, as an experiment for myself, I'm kind of playing more and more support. I'm mostly playing Lucio, looking at getting into, improving as an Ana player, and I'm not playing much Mercy currently, but I'm excited to play her post, the rework, because I really don't like her playstyle at all. I think she's really frustrating just to even try to enjoy. But in any case, the message of this video, again, to reiterate, is it is okay and it is important to be a support player. It's important to be a tank player. And the game needs more of you. And it's not important as, like, I don't want to send the message that it's super important to be a flexible player. Although it is, that is the underlining, thing you should strive for, because I can play all roles comfortably. There's no hero in the game I don't feel super comfortable playing, maybe like Hanzo or, Widow, because I don't think I'm the best with them, but I'm not playing those heroes mostly anyways. But in any case, it's not as important to me to deliver the message that it's important to be flexible as it is to say, if you're just not the best DPS player, or if you're not finding a lot of success with that, it's okay. And the team needs you to play Ana. The team needs you to play Reinhardt. And there will be games out there where if you can push that, that desire or that feeling of needing to carry the team to the side to play support, then I think you're going to find a very different Overwatch than you've been playing. And I have to say, this feels really interesting to even bring up, but I've been playing a lot of support on my main account. I'm still, planning on bringing a Road to Master series and then pushing that further as I progress. But I haven't recorded the first video of that. That's going to be coming soon, so make sure you stay tuned and subscribe for that. But I've climbed about a couple hundred points since my placements. I'm sitting right around 3,200 and I got placed right at 3K. And I'm mostly playing support, and I find the game's much more relaxing. And I don't know how to explain this, because a loss hurts me. I mean, seriously, I'm emotional about it. I do not like to lose, and a loss really hurts me, and a win feels great. But when I'm playing DPS, I can honestly tell you that the wins are so hard to get. I feel like everything is on me. Everything is on my shoulders. I have to perform insane. And when I lose as DPS, I feel crushed. I feel destroyed. I feel like I gave it my all and my team didn't contribute, or I gave it my all and we just fell short. And whatever the scenario is, it's so hard for me to deal with that. But when I play support and I lose, it hurts, it sucks, I hated losing, but I didn't feel that burning pressure on my shoulders. I didn't feel that destruction that, hits kind of my brain and my mind about playing this game. And I've been enjoying that. I've been enjoying, playing with a duo and being able to support whatever we needed and fill in, for a little bit of tank and mostly support. So, and it's not because the role is just easier, it's just, it's less kill dependent, and I'm the enabler. I'm getting kills by helping my teammates get kills. I'm getting the eliminations by helping my teammates get eliminations, and I'm getting wins by keeping them alive and having these fights draw out the way, that we want them to. So again, the message of this video is that you shouldn't feel the need to carry your teams. You shouldn't feel like you have to. And we as a community need to understand that every single role is super important, and that when things aren't going the way that you want them to, after the first point's been stalled, after y'all failed to take, the payload or the very first point or the capture point or whatever the case may be, you don't have to just swap to DPS and carry your team. Put some faith in your teammates, play something that will help enable them, and think about, your position in the game and how it would benefit you in a lot of those scenarios, if you had that second healer, or if you had that second tank. So that's kind of the message for today. Dive deep into the philosophy and the psychology of Overwatch. Understand that these roles are important and that we need people like you, the supporting roles, the tanks, the beef for the team, the healers, to help enable the wins. So thanks again for checking out this video. Please don't leave without leaving a like and subscribe for future content. We're going to be pushing out videos all the time, and I'm loving doing so. So thanks again for stopping by, and I'll see you for the next video.
Do you feel your bones start to shake? Do you feel the earthquake? Do you feel the fire inside of me? Do you see the sparks that I'm setting free? Does the beat take you over? You just